So I had someone requesting another video on this Corokia cotoneaster. They also call it wire netting shrub or bush. It's not as sunny today, so I'm thinking it's going to kind of show up a little bit better. I'll zoom in here more towards the bottom where you can see it showing up pretty good. So when I bought this plant, it was maybe a quarter of the size. I've read that it's slow growing. I've had it for a couple of years and it's 3 feet tall. I wouldn't call it slow growing, I'd call it just kind of medium. I have seen some bigger specimens at the Oregon Zoo. I'm not actually, no, they're not berries. I thought they were berries, but they're just leaves that have water on them that look green. So what do I do for this plant? So this plant's originally from New Zealand, good to zone 8. It will grow in sun to part shade. In the summertime, I would say this is in part sun. In the wintertime, a little bit more shady because my backyard faces north. I do recall reading something that said keep them out of the cold winds, but I'm not sure where I read that because I haven't seen it since. This is actually quite a windy spot. It's a bit of a wind tunnel, and I think the wind just goes right through it. So I had it planted in another spot where it was originally getting more sun, and it was actually in pretty heavy clay. Here it's a little bit better because I've amended it, but pretty easy plant to take care of. Make sure it doesn't get too dry. It is noted that it can handle quite a bit of drought. It'll slow down the growth, but I found it to be really easy. I have seen them 6 feet tall. I have read that it can grow up to 8 feet, but very easy plant. So I would say don't put it in a really hot spot. Part sun to part shade would be best. Zone 8 or higher. And just make sure it doesn't dry out too much. I mean, it doesn't have huge leaves, so you would expect that it would not lose a lot of water from transpiration. You can prune them. I only prune it if something really kind of sticks out weird, but for the most part I let it do its own thing. I have moved this. It moved totally fine, no setback whatsoever. I probably will move it again. I don't know if this is the best spot for it, but I just kind of stuck it here because I had nowhere else to put it at the time. But pretty carefree plant. And I'll just kind of get in here. There's one of the main trunks. It's I think it's divericate is the term they use, which is kind of like the squiggly growth habit. But pretty easy plant. Just don't let it get too dry, and make sure you're in zone 8 or higher. Thanks for watching.